Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. We have cleared out the balloons, although I had the best time.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
It's so festive.
I know, and she left a couple for us, and I was just absolutely so ecstatic about it. Yes.
Can't even talk. The balloons, the effect of them.
Speechless.
But right now, we're doing something pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You did a taste test of milk and noodles.
Okay, yeah. Yes, I did. So we called this company called What If Foods, and we asked if we could test some of their products. So, and they're all completely vegan. So their slogan is regeneration, replenish, restore, reconnect. And so everything was vegan, and it was from a type of nut called the Bamnut, and it's Bambara ground nuts. So it's basically a legume from peanuts. So that is the box that we got, and we're gonna start off with the nut milks. Yeah, they came with 3, and the right is airy, and then it goes every day, and then barista, if you can read that from there. And then this is, you can see my cat in the back of it the entire time. He got really comfy in the box.
I don't think you passed the kitchen code standard.
I know,
but
that's what I was thinking. So make sure that you shake these up first of all.
Okay.
And then what I did with the milks is that I just made matcha. So I got matcha.
So what is that? So matcha is like a tea, and then you just use the...
Yeah, so
Okay.
basically it's kind of like a caffeinated tea, but it comes in a powder.
Okay.
And then so you put a little bit of, and then there's my mixer.
Love that.
Yeah, so this is the airy one, and even the airy one got like a really good foam to it.
Okay.
It just kind of tasted nutty, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not very good at these taste tests, I guess. But basically, the airy one that I did before, it was supposed to be for plain cold beverages or cocktails, and it's to replace semi-skimmed cow's milk, almond milk, and rice milk. So this one that I'm doing right now is every day, and it's for cereals, baking, or cooking, and it's supposed to replace reduced fat cow's milk, soy milk, and oat milk. So that one, the everyday one was thicker. Obviously, the airy one, I really like the airy one. I would have used that for like anything, cereal mostly, and cooking, whatever. The everyday was kind of thicker, more of that nutty flavor.
Yeah.
And then barista is supposed to be used for obviously coffee, tea, latte, or thick and creamy sauces. And you can see when I do my little milk foamer thingy, it definitely created a really good foam. So yeah.
Yeah, nice froth.
That one was the everyday one. So I just put it in a glass and I tried it and it was good. I don't know, the barista one and the airy one, same deal.
Yeah.
Basically, and they're pretty good. I mean, I am
as alternatives. Because you haven't always been vegan.
No.
So this is what this is your newest venture.
Yes. I've been vegetarian for like 8 years.
Right, but you used to drink different types, like oat milk and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm fond of oat milk and soy milk. Don't really like coconut milk. It kind of just like obviously has a flavor to it.
So this was an alternative to all of those.
All of
because
those,
it goes that step further and it's vegan.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever tried cashew milk?
No, girl.
Okay.
I drink 2%.
So basically, it kind of resembled cashew milk. I mean, Bamnut, it's like cousin to a peanut, is basically what it explained it as. So yeah, next thing that we tried was noodles. It's like kind of ramen-esque. They're like ramen noodles.
Okay.
So that was also all of the noodles are from Bamnut, the Bambara ground nuts.
So these are all vegan as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, they're all vegan. And so those are all the flavors that it came with, 4 of them. And I did this with Evan. So we'll get his little taste test on there. So we started with the pumpkin noodles, and it came with a
pumpkin noodles.
Yeah. It came with a cheeky curry sauce.
Pumpkin curry noodles.
And they all came with like 3 of these seasoning packets. So we did that. We followed the instructions step by step in the first 3. So the majority of them.
And then you went rogue.
And then we did go rogue a little bit.
So did it taste like pumpkin?
It did. This one was my favorite. I really liked it. It was kind of like, it was sweet, but also kind of like spicy because of the curry seasoning.
I would try that actually.
Yeah, I actually really liked it.
Okay.
So these ones look intimidating. They're the charcoal noodles with mushroom pepper seasoning. And yeah, so.
Charcoal noodles.
Yeah, they didn't have a flavor. That wasn't really like too crazy. The mushroom seasoning was pretty mild also. This is supposed to have sound. He says, delicious.
Delicious.
Oh, I just heard it. I just heard it.
Yeah, so that one, we both didn't really like that one. It was kind of chalky.
Okay.
And then this one is just called Bamnut noodles. It has sweet hot seasoning.
That sounds good.
That's what I had really high expectations for this one. But this one actually came out chalky again.
Okay.
So then that's when we're just like, maybe we're making them a little bit wrong, or like maybe we want to switch up
Pretty
the
good.
way that we want to make it.
Or maybe that's just the lifestyle you've committed yourself to.
Yeah, I guess. But Evan
I mean,
had
it's
a
not Olive Garden.
okay. Evan had a good idea with these ones. These are the moringa noodles with sesame garlic seasoning. And so he put the sauces and the seasoning in with the water after they boiled. Kind of like, I don't know, everyone has a different way of making ramen, right?
Right.
So then he just drained out the seasoning with the ramen, and then he left out, I think, like the liquid seasonings. So this way we kind of like try to avoid the chalkiness of it.
Did it work?
Yeah, I think it worked. These weren't my favorite, but it was definitely his. So he'll celebrate.
My real question is, does Evan know that he is featured on our show today for the masses?
I did tell him.
Did he sign a non-disclosure agreement?
Yeah, honestly. Is he getting compensated? No, this is free publicity for him. So
Just wondering.
you're now famous, Evan.
You know what? I'm sold on that ramen, let me tell you. I would try the pumpkin one. I would try that one out of sheer curiosity. I really enjoy pumpkin soup, which I've learned not a lot of people have had.
Really?
Yeah, you physically bake the pumpkin, scrape it out. Well, clean it out the seeds, how you clean out a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I skipped a step.
Yeah.
Then you bake it to soften it. Then you scrape it out, and then you put it in cream mixtures with seasonings, and it's incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, I would
I've
suggest
never had that.
So I would try that one.
Well, this was the first year that I ever had baked pumpkin seeds. You know how people like season them?
That's
and,
your
like, put
first
it-
time you've ever had it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Very different, but I really liked it. I liked it.
Delicious.
It was really good.
Delicious.
Yeah, well,
As for milk, I'm sticking to what I know.
yeah,
I prefer cows.
I wasn't a huge fan of it, I'm not gonna lie. So that was my taste test. Sorry, it was a little chaotic. But
Oh, that's what we live for here.
yeah, it was fun. Well, coming up on today's show, we'll have a little love and kindness with the help of a dog finding its family, and we unearth a clue about a possible prehistoric breakfast. So that's coming up on today's Take a Look at This.